Hey, what's up, guys? Jim's here, back on the Crackpack server. It's been a while since my last update stream on here, and just wanted to run around, see how things are going. I've been a lot busy on the vanilla server. So first thing I'm going to check out, let's see how my quarry's doing. Looks like we're at, what is this, 113? Not much left to go, which is good. So 113 from 33. 33 from 113 is like 80 out of 256. So that's like quarter of the way left. Awesome. It's been running non-stop for a good bit now. I remember whenever that video for the Ender Quarry was. Probably a week and a half ago. I've done some updating. As you can see, the first thing you see here is my my big reactor. It's been expanded a lot. And then I have this nice little area, really fucking trippy for the get a screenshot of this too. For the deep dark portal. Deep dark portal to the deep dark. The deep dark. Yeah, using the obsidian chiseled stuff that gives the crazy purpley particle effects that you see. And then I've got redstone that's been liquidized, and glowstone that's been liquidized underneath it and above it, giving the dropping effect. And crazy, right? I was just trying to see how much particles I could get, and I'm pretty happy with that. So that's that. And we are on the bottom level of our building right now. So that's kind of how much the big reactor has been expanded. It started up there, 7 by 7 by 7. So that's 7 high. I've expanded it from there to be there and there and there and there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 times, like I think basically 8, 'cause you got 7 there ish, 6, 7. Yeah, whatever. So basically the big reactor's a lot taller, and I had plenty cryothium, so I went ahead and said, you know, screw just having the flowing liquid. Let's give it a full blast. So it is completely filled from bottom to top with cryothium. And that's just part of the project. I'll show you more once we get upstairs. So I hope you like the different leveling that I've done here. I'm definitely going to be expanding it in terms of what I'm going to be building on these levels. The top level is the factories, the next level down is liquids, and just a little something different on every level, basically. A lot of work left to do there. We'll see how much we can get done before the before things happen to this map and people decide they're tired and want to start over again. I'm fine with that. I like starting over. What else we got? I moved my spatial storage here with hardened glass, so I figured that if I ever go anywhere and capture some bean or some mob, I can put him in there and just tap the button and he'll be in there. Should be interesting doing that. It's just all surrounded by hardened glass, just to prevent if it's like a creeper and he decides to blow up, it's not going to hurt anything because it's hardened glass. I'm pretty sure that's resistant glass. What else did we do? I don't know if we showed off, we set up some deep storage units, and that's to work with all of our farmed items and our bees. Basically, if there's anything that we get from a quarry or from a farm, I wanted a deep storage unit for it because I figured, you know, why not? We might have a lot of them. And so there you go. The using the super item frames for actually showing off what's in them. May have shown that off before, whatever. Speaking of bees, I haven't shown the area that I carved out for them. Was that a mob I just saw? Madness! It's a baby zombie pigman. Okay. So here's what I did with the marble area. Just got this for like a little flower garden and each of the bee alvearies, and I decided I would put the butterflies up on drying racks. And, you know, make them look nice and big and pretty, and they still don't, they're not animated, but whatever, that's okay. Brr. Brr. You cold in there, buddy? So, here's something neat that I'd like to show off. The bees are giving me, you know, our normal royal jelly, honeydew, gunpowder, and cans. Well, they're not giving us gunpowder, but we've got a recipe for gunpowder. And cans are easy enough to make as well. But what is it all for? Dissipation charges. You guys know what dissipation charges are, don't you? Surely you do. They're to turn off the rain. So I set up a clever little invention outside. I'm sure you'll enjoy this. It's basically a rain stopper. So I've got your rainmaker here with no charge. Guess what, guys? It doesn't need charge. Best I can tell. From my understanding, I checked on the forestry website and said it didn't, so I was like, okay, we won't give it any power then. I've got a rain tank. Whenever it rains, rain goes into the rain tank, and this this gate is going to pump it out. So fluid in the tank will send a pulsar. If it's empty, it sends a redstone signal. That redstone signal goes to this autonomous activator and keeps it from going. Once the redstone signal goes off, whenever this is not empty, it will activate and send a dissipation charge there to turn off the rain. Quite handy. No rain on the Crackpack server. No sirree. Surprised that hasn't broken anything, because there has to be rain on all the Minecraft servers. Yeah, so things are looking up. Definitely still enjoying our Crackpack modded Minecrafts. The last thing I'd like to update you guys on is the little script that I've been working on for the Big Reactor. It's basically the same script that I had before, just I keep changing it and modifying it and doing things with it just to get a better idea of what its efficiency is, how I can work on that efficiency a bit and monitor it, and you know, stuff like that. So basically, once I expanded it to the several layers that it is now, the amount of energy it produces is well, we could get what, 15,000 out of this, and then you tack on 1, 2, 3, 4 more 15,000s. That's what, come on, math, 60,000 more, so like 75,000. Might be able to crank out a little bit more than that because there's the layers in between, but yeah, 75,000, and we're only using probably about 1.5. So how do you do that? You know, what do you do to work with that? I've basically got the script set up so once it gets 50%, which it should get here in just a second, it'll activate the reactor and then immediately turn it back off. Basically, there's like maybe 2 or 3 ticks in there that it actually runs for. And in that little amount of time, did you see that? The heat popped up to like 350 C. So from there, as the heat dissipates, it's got fuel reactivity and all this other stuff that it's still generating RF for. Like, see this RF per T? That's more than we need, and that's with it off. And so the script, basically I've got it so that it does what's considered a cycle. It turns on for a second, lets it keep generating energy, and then that energy that it's generated gets used till it's all the way back down to 50%, and then it kicks back on again. But that's considered a cycle when it kicks on, and then when it gets back, and then so it kicks on and then off, and then when it goes to kick on again, that would be the end of the first cycle. Which so far has turned out to be like 900 ticks, which is divided by 20, about 45 seconds. And in that 45 seconds of like being on for maybe a second of it, it has generated 2,200. Oh, here we go. There's an update real quick. So we've got 2,200 basically. 1,000 RF per tick. So 1,000, that means add what, 3 more zeros to it? Into 2,200 you've got 2.2 million RF for being on for 1 second. And that 1 second it used up 13.7 millibuckets, which is yeah, there's 1,000 millibuckets in 1 ingot, so that's not bad. And that's the efficiency that it gets for 1,000 RF per millibucket. How much fuel it actually, like energy produced, the average for that span. So that kind of gives me an idea of how much I'm actually using. Is this how much it produced per tick for that last cycle? So around 2,000, yeah, basically 2,100. And there's the fuel consumed per tick too. It's pretty low, 0.013. So the only thing I have left to do is to actually put some usage on it. This will probably be pretty quick. We'll just give this a go, see what it does. Oh, come on, really? God dang it. There we go. Bang. And then back up real quick. And we'll just watch, we're going to ignore the cycle for now and just watch the, so we're active, no energy stored, energy produced last tick, yeah, close to 90,000 RF per tick. Sorry. But as you can see, it uses up a lot of millibuckets there too. Oh, looks like we're back off now. So I don't know if you saw, but it turned off at 50%, and like it's still generating 20,000 more than we're going to use. So there's energy wasted at that point, and that's what I was trying to avoid with this the script that I've got, is turning it off, cycling it around the 20%. Ah, that's right. All my energy's right there. Come back to me, energy. Come back to me. Yay. Okay. So I'll go ahead and post this script or a link to it so that you guys can grab it, and I think I'll go ahead and update what I've got here. Oh, right there. There's where I get it from. So you can do a paste bin command in ComputerCraft. That'll just go ahead and run it. We're going to delete BR3CC, paste bin get UA08 TSN4, and we're going to name it BR3CC because that's what our startup file is, I believe. Yeah, so it just basically runs it when it reboots. And we'll give it a reboot, and it should automatically pop into the script, which it did. Excellent. So I'll give you a link to that in the video, so you guys can have it and try it out with your own. The quick look into it real quick so I can explain something. The main thing you want to edit here is the shutoff percent. I've got it at 50% right now, but you can change that to whatever you want to, and that will, change what percent it goes up to before it shuts off, and vice versa and stuff like that. Yada yada yada. Alright, well, I hope you guys have enjoyed the update on the Crackpack adventures that I'm going through. And, we'll probably have another video, possibly a stream, later in this week of some Crackpack, where I will be doing more stuff and things. 'Cause there's so much to do. Yet I don't know what I'm going to do next. Till next time, guys.